All right. Yo. What's up? My bad. Apparently I had to restart my home computer before the mic would connect, so that was a pain in the ass. Let's go, bro. Let's get started. So nothing there. Let's go look at earnings. I know we had a lot of big earnings last week. Anything today? Salesforce is tomorrow. Birkenstock. Yeah. I had to restart my whole computer. Just OBS wasn't picking on my mic. It was just picking on my laptop's mic for some reason. So that's what the problem was there. So I couldn't fucking fix it. Let's see what time it was. Got nothing earnings-wise. Let's see. New orders for manufactured goods in the U.S. slumped. Stocks set for small gains. That was 2 hours ago. There's really no news.
Phantom neck.
Like how you go through the news calendar before starting. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, right? Because it doesn't matter what's on the chart. If something outside of the chart is super important, all the TA is going to be absolutely pointless. So, Forex Factory, check the news.
Make sure you
check earnings if you trade the stock market. Make sure you check earnings if you trade the stock market.
Because a lot of
people trade NASDAQ and they trade US 30 and they don't bother checking for earnings for businesses.
So that doesn't make any sense
whatsoever. Stocks have lost. Gold and G.
Yeah, give me a second. I just Looks like we're
about to break structure on the hourly on US 30. Right?
This was up. Lower high. Looks like it's about to break this
and then
maybe create another
lower high. You're hearing my voice twice.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, I got you.
How about now? That should work better. GU and gold. All right, let's look at gold. Hourly. What is this fucking zone? This thing's fucking huge. Yeah, gold looks like it's pressing up against the zone, right? It looks like it's probably gonna go up. GU. It's consolidating. This is slowly grinding up, but we'll see. Is this the 4 hour? Zones, dude. Yeah, GU's tricky, right? Because it's slowly been grinding up, and it's kind of in like this no man's land right now. I guess on the lower time frame, you're kind of at the top of the range, so you look for a short, right? Yeah, it's tricky. Market's live. What size are these fucking orders? 1 lots. Yeah, so just cleared out this low, right? You're bearish on GU. If this accepts lower prices, this is probably going to come down to these old highs. I'd like to see it come up here. Maybe even sweep the high. You know? Come into that fucking zone right there. Swept that low, but it's stalling out at this high, which makes sense. And now it ripped through. Yeah, it looks like it's just going to come down. What's the dollar doing? Dollar looks strong here, right? It's pushing up into uptrend. Yields look strong. Bonds look weak. Long-term bonds are at this old high right here. Nas isn't doing much. Nas also looks like it broke structure, right? Came up here, made new all-time highs. I have to change that. Came down, made a low, lower low, lower high. Indices look weak. Oof. Oh, straight down. Damn, I never got a chance for it to come back up. It's just ripping down. Am I gonna buy US 30? No, I was looking for shorts, right? So that's why I marked up this area up here. I was looking at supply. I wanted to see it come up into this area, and then I would have sold. I didn't want to sell the bottom, which it just ripped straight down. But what I'm gonna look for now is I want to see it come back up to this area, right? And then I might be looking for shorts here. These old high. If it accepts the price here and it doesn't just rip back up. So what I want to do now is I want to look for where buyers should step in, right? So this old high is a big one. There's a fucking old high here too. That's an H4. It'd be cool. We'll see if it just comes to here and then bounces off, right? Gold. What's gold doing? Gold is doing nothing right now. Yeah, gold has kind of been holding up around these old highs, right? So I would expect to see it come up and sweep up here. Although this is kind of at the top of the range, so it's tricky what to do here. It really depends on your bias. Like I said, I don't really trade gold that much. I think I'm gonna do what I said last time. I'm just gonna start a day dedicated to just working on gold, you know, because people apparently like to trade gold a lot, and it's definitely an area that I can improve. Oh. This came straight down. That's crazy. Well, the question is, Nas lagging or? Oh, check out the setup from last week's stream. It fucking came right down. It wicked through the low. It came up. I didn't take that trade though. Let's invest big. No, let's not invest big in anything. Larry thinks that US 30 is coming up. You heard the man. It's coming up then. Larry says goes. just so choppy right now. I don't even know what to aim for. What are you looking to do on gold, bro? You're gonna short it? Yeah, I mean, it's coming down right now, right? See what happens. Nas came down. Nas is like up here, dude. Huge drop on Nas. Fucking thing. Maybe. I still don't know what sizes to use on this fucking broker. I just kind of stalled out. Pull back here on gold. I don't know, guys. This looks like a decent area to long. You know, you have a clearly defined stop, right? If you enter over here, it starts to break out below there, you're done. You shoot for the new highs. Unless it just rips down right here, which it might. But like you have all these previous areas. Oh, it's a 5-minute chart. What is this? 15. Shoot for that. Wonder how that plays out. DXY bullish, that's why they're dumping. Dumping what, the indices? Do I have a position? No, I don't have any positions open. Not yet. Just watching the charts. I don't really see anything, to be honest. Flex my arm. This fucking guy. Thank you for organizing the live stream. You're welcome, bro. Sorry we got off to a rocky start in the beginning. Just wouldn't connect my fucking microphone. I don't think this is coming back. Shit. Oof. S&P looks ugly. That might have been a fucking wick through the top, to be honest. Should just short the ever living shit out of NASDAQ. I think we do. I think we do. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Holy shit, there's like nothing. I don't even know where I'm gonna have my stop. I might take profit if I do this. I'll have to fucking move that. It's going way further than that. It's about to be 10 o'clock. What's US 30 doing? Just going straight down. What's strong? Is gold ripping right now? Fucking thing. I set up gold when I was looking at it. I was looking at a long. When I marked it up before. I don't know if you saw. But I haven't taken a look at it in a minute, so I don't know what it's doing. I'm on a 10K account right now. I just ripped up. Might be time to close this. That was long. So if I was long, I would have entered here on this sweep, right? Expecting it to do exactly what it's doing right now. So people that took the opposite position of me are winning. 15. No indicators. I Bollinger Band? No, I definitely don't use that. I use the 200 MA and I use the sometimes the 50. I just don't have it set up right now. But those are the only indicators I'll use. And I'll check RSI every once in a while. Right. Right now we're dead set in the middle. That's a 5 minute though. That doesn't even matter. The hourly RSI. Same shit. Like right around 50. Yeah, so we go either way right now. Alright, let's see if this turns around here. Yeah, so anytime you're in a trade, it's also important to look at the other side and see what's happening, right? Like I just said, I took this short here, right? I wanted to see it come up to this level and then reject. And someone who's long, they probably saw this area here, right? They saw it sweep this low, and then they took this as a chance to enter, right? So they bought here, and price came up, and it was marching straight up to what they wanted. And then they would have wanted to see it come up past here, and then up past here, and then probably even higher. If I was longing that, my take profit would probably be an hourly here. Probably up at around the all-time highs. I wanted to see the opposite happen, right? I want to see it come up to this level, this old low here, this whole area up here, and I wanted this to be supply, and I wanted to see it push price down once it came up into this level, and I want to see it come down lower than that. Honestly, I don't know what zone I'm targeting. I guess I'm targeting there. This low. Potentially. Still, that's kind of low on the 15-minute. Probably hold it to this high and see what happens. But so far they were right and I was wrong, right? Because I'm in drawdown. But it hasn't cleared their levels yet, so we're going to see if that changes here real quick. Yeah, Nas is up right now. US 30's down. Bonds are down. Yields are up. Dollars up. S&P's around break even. Gold is up slightly. Yeah, this is DX trades. is what everyone is going to have to be, all the U.S. clients are going to be using pretty soon. Pretty much now. We're already at that point. Non-US are going to be able to use it too, but then you also are going to have access to C Trader. Do I trade for a living? No, I run Fortunes is what I do. I do like all the operations and stuff like that. So I help build it. So I've been most of my time is spent on that. I don't have time to trade full time, unfortunately, at the moment. Maybe sometime further down the line, but currently I run operations and marketing and advertising and stuff like that for Fortunes and some other companies. At what price will the trade not be valid anymore? I mean, yeah, I have a stop loss. If I see something that changes my mind dramatically, I'll bail on the trade. But as of right now, it's still valid, right? It still came up into this supply zone, and it's struggling to make new highs. So clearly, I wasn't the only trader here that took a short, right, or selling in this area. Otherwise, I would have got blown right out. That's not to say it's gonna go in my direction, but the chance that it does is still there. That's why I'm keeping the trade open. It's definitely struggling up in this area, which is what I wanted to see. That's why I entered here, because I expected all of this to be supply, which it's acted as supply so far, right? So my trade is definitely still valid. That's a big problem a lot of people have, is when they start to get into drawdown, they rethink their trade and they forget why they got in the first place. And you just have to see what's going on with the move, and unless it's completely invalidated your original theory, then I mean there's no reason to close it. Like I said, I marked this up. I expected all of this to be supply, and it's acting as supply right now, right? Because it comes into this level and it's getting pushed down, so it's acting as supply. Once it starts coming up here, right, it's making new highs and it's breaking through, and then my theory is invalidated, right? Because then this didn't act as supply. It pushed through, and that's why you have stops up over there. Content creator. I mean, I've stepped in to help create content because James is really busy with the fight, and we're transitioning some stuff right now. So they asked me to do a live stream here or there, and some of the other stuff. So I step in and assist on that end. I do pretty much everything. At some point, I handle within the company: operations, marketing, advertising. So I don't have a very specific role that's clearly defined. I just do a bunch of stuff with the company. I help build it. Let's be patient and not shake. Which indicator do I use more? Yeah, like I said, I don't really use indicators. The 200 MA is really the most reliable indicator in existence, I think even if you're a trader that doesn't use indicators like me, if you don't have it on your chart, you're probably missing out, because it's such a widely used metric, even by the big institutions and stuff, and it just helps give you a clearer view of what's going on. Like you literally even see, like with this 200 MA, right? Came down, struggled, came back up, and it came down to it again, pushed through a little bit, came up, now it's struggling. Just every time it's touched it, it's just struggled to break through, right? Over here, we're just floating above it. And then this was a clear shift in trend, right? Downtrend. Whoop! All of a sudden, we're in uptrend. Right? The 200 MA was just left in the dust. Is psychology the biggest thing in trading? Yes and no. It's a combination, right? It's like anything else. People like to focus on extremes because it's catchy and it makes things seem simple, but it's not. Psychology is super important, but so is execution, and so is managing your money, risk management. Like all those things are equally important. It's kind of like working out, right? It's when people say like diet is everything, or like exercise is everything, like or sleep is everything. It's like no, like you need all the pieces to align, otherwise it's not gonna work. It's kind of like fucking Voltron or some shit, It's like if you only have one, you're just gonna get stomped on by the space monster. But like when everything is in alignment, then that's when you succeed. And psychology is definitely one of those things that you need. Yeah. All right, so that 15-minute candle just ended. So both of these 15-minute candles went against us, right? So let's see what happens with this one. Yeah, that people focus on profits and they make the trader worse. Yeah, it's like I said, I've said it before, right? If you're struggling to make profits, then I mean it's just because you're not a good enough trader, if we're being realistic. And if you want to be a good enough trader, then you can't focus on the profits, because that's not going to make you a better trader. That's just going to make you somebody that throws money in an account and then watches it go to zero over time, So if you're not making profits, then you can't focus on profits, because you got to focus on your setups. You got to focus on what the market's doing, understanding the fundamentals, understanding why your trades aren't working, right? Because if you're not profiting, then obviously your trades aren't working. Or even if they are working, you're not managing them correctly, right? Because that goes into psychology. Or like I said before, people will mark up a trade and then like maybe they'll get scared here and they'll close out their trade, right? And then what happens if all of a sudden this is correct, right? So that it should have been a winning trade and then it's not, and then you just canceled it out for no reason. So then next time you're gonna see it, you're gonna double down, and then maybe that's the loser, right? And then fucking all of a sudden you doubled your loss. So it's just there's so many things that can go wrong, that you need to focus on those things, and none of it involves profit, to be honest, because that's just a byproduct. Anyone teaching fundamentals? No, I mean I can go over them a little more on the streams if you guys want. I know a little bit about fundamentals, but it's really just if you go and look up interest rates and how interest rates affect everything, and then risk on and risk off, and also helping if you understand how bonds work, right, and bond yields and the dollar and the relationship between the dollar and all these things and all the currency pairs, that's really the basis. It's like a seesaw, right? So on one side something happens and then there's something on the other side, or if something happens on the other side that's really strong, it's going to force the other thing to move in another direction, and it's just a transfer. It's just a transfer of money, right? That's all that's happening. It's like when one thing goes down, that money isn't disappearing. It doesn't evaporate into thin air. It transfers into something else, right? So if somebody's selling the dollar, they're selling it for gold, right? So gold is going up, dollar's going down, or vice versa. Or that's also where the indices come into play. And obviously with Forex, that's literally the entire basis of currency exchange, is that something becomes more valuable and something becomes less valuable. And it's just tracking why that is and understanding when there's a mismatch, right? Something's not as valuable as it should be, or something's more valuable than it should be in relation to something else. And then that's where trade comes into play. Will US 30 rise to 80.70? Could. Was that up here? Yeah, I mean, if it comes through and just wipes out these highs, then I don't see why it wouldn't. It's just looking like it's going to. Yeah, this thing has just been pushing up, so it looks like this trade might be a loser, to be honest. US 30. DXY is just made a ridiculous candle there. Yields are coming down. Bonds are going up. All bad things for my trade. Yeah, this is Nas. Yeah, US Tech is just what DX Trade has Nas as. Get rid of some of these fucking things. What is news terminal? I don't know what that means. Oh man, sitting in drawdown sucks. Two-day losing streak. What were you trading? Ah, fuck. Just think opposite of normal trader and you will profit. Simple. It's not really that simple. Otherwise, everyone would be able to do it. You know? It's kind of stalled out here. Oh man. Hold on. I need a tissue. I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. Start coming down while I was gone. I am always ready to lose. Why are you always ready to lose? should always be ready to win. I just hit this fucking high over here, this H4. I might be a tad overzealous actually. That stop. That take profit. Actually, yeah. I don't know, dude. Actually, it looks like it might be feasible. Yeah, stay away from the charts and my take profit will get hit. Isn't that how it always goes? Yeah, I'll get to the giveaway once I'm not watching this fucking trade like a hawk. In which pair USD news harmful? Hamful? You mean helpful? You break down to the 1 minute, you see fucking, it's been trending up, right? Higher high, higher low, higher high. Just created a higher low potentially, right? So if it rips up through here, probably getting stopped out. But if it comes down, it's probably going to be a change in trend, right? We'll go from uptrend to downtrend, and hopefully down it might take profit. A lot of indecision right now. Yeah, I'm using this is DX Trade. Do I edge? Bro, I live on the edge just to feel alive. Do you not understand this? I'm still on the 1 minute chart. I don't know why. He meant hedge. That's hilarious. I mean, I don't really hedge because I'm not running an institution, you know? I don't have the amount of capital that you usually would hedge with. Hedging is more of a thing for investing, I feel like, than it is for trading. Well, I guess that's not necessarily true. It's all about your strategy, how you navigate the markets. I'm not really a hedger. Is it okay to say a joke here? I think it's pretty okay. You know, we started off our first stream with Ted too, bro. I feel like it's been all uphill since then. Wow, this is not doing anything. This is so annoying. What are the other pairs doing? All right, US 30, also not doing much. Gold did not go up. What else do we look at? GU? Oh shit, that's GJ. GU dropped. What did we say we were on GU? Did we say we were bearish or bullish? I gotta look through the chat now. Who wrote it? Yeah, we said we were bearish. Wow, they're really not doing anything. I guess that makes sense. It's a slow news day. I should gamble the money. You should not gamble any money ever. The only people who should gamble money are the ones who have more money than they know what to do with, and then they're welcome to gamble it. But they should just give it to us to fucking trade instead. Like, come on now. Like, that doesn't even make sense. As reject confirmation from 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a confirmation because it didn't make new lows, you know. That's the only time you have a confirmation. But it'd be nice for our trade. Looks like the opposite of confirmation. Looks like it's about to make another new high on the M1, which keeps it in uptrend, which is bad for our trade. Right? Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, stop. Oh man. Why are you writing TP? What does that mean? There's no profit to take, first off. You gamble between using your last money buying a challenge or stay broke. No, I think that you should have a job, and then you should take some of the money that you would spend on other, like, extraneous stuff or like other extra stuff, and then you use that as money for a challenge. Like, you should treat it like a hobby until it's not a hobby, you know? Unless you're in a position to James it, which, I mean, you can do that too, but just know that's going to be stressful, and it's going to it's gonna take a long time to just fucking grind out being a pro trader. It's not easy. Most of the pro traders you see are not pro traders. They're pro marketers, you know. They're selling courses and fucking, they're selling, I don't know, they start their own brokers and shit like that. And they trade every once in a while, you know. It's not how they really make their living. This shit is hard. This shit is not for the faint of heart. Yeah, no, the pro traders are not, the really, really, really fucking good traders are not even on Instagram. You know, they're fucking, they get on the charts, they clap a couple of trades, make a couple of fucking $1,000, a couple of tens of thousand, couple of hundreds of thousand, and then they're off, you know. They do whatever the fuck else they want to do with their life, which is usually some dope shit. Like they travel. A lot of them are big into like fitness, stuff like that. Families, you know. There's a lot of that's something that's not glorified on Instagram, but there's a lot of traders, like the good ones at least, that fucking they have families, you know. Is it okay to only trade one pair? It's actually ideal to only trade one pair, you know, because then you're hyper focused on one thing and you know it very well. That's like asking if it's okay to play one instrument, you know. If you're going to be the best at that one fucking instrument, like you better only be playing the one. Otherwise, you know, you're going to be good. I'm sure there are people that are amazing at the piano and the violin and the trumpet and like a lot of instruments, but they're not the best. Because the guy that's the best at those things is playing that one instrument all the time. Every time he's playing that one instrument, you know. And you can definitely look at trading like that. Are there going to be less opportunities? Yes and no, because if you're that good at that pair, like then you'll be able to scalp, you'll be able to swing, you'll be able to see every single setup imaginable. So yeah, I mean, I think that trading one pair is probably the best way to do it. I will buy 2 accounts and place opposite side trades and will pass. You can't do that. That's called grid trading. That's against, as far as I know, every single prop firm's rules. That's not actually trading, you know. You're just trying to game the system. What if you buy one account from one prop firm and another account from another prop firm? Yeah, I mean, it gets dicey there too, because a lot of the prop firms use the same risk management squad, right? So that they can get around that, because that's how they have so much data on people. Like, people are always like, oh my god, like they don't know anything. Like, they know a lot of shit. they pay very smart people a lot of money to make sure that people aren't trying to game the system, you know. Like, at the end of the day, if you're in this shit to trade, like just fucking trade. Like, if you're not, like, there's easier ways to go game the system, you know. This is not the easy way to make money. They make it look like it is on Instagram, you know, and on fucking Twitter and wherever else, and YouTube, right? Because they want you to buy in, because your money becomes their money, like we talked about before. But like, this is not the easy way to make money. This is one of the hardest possible ways to fucking make money until you become exponentially good at it, and you have such a large bankroll that at that point you don't even fucking You don't even need to make the money that way anymore, you know? So the whole Forex trader easy life thing it's a myth. This shit is not easy. You're literally competing against the most powerful, well-off, intelligent fucking people in the world every time you step out, you know? It's like if you wanted to play basketball and you were like, oh, I'm going to make a living as a basketball player. And then the first time you stepped on a basketball court and you went to shoot a ball, like you were up against fucking LeBron James and shit. Like that's what this is, you know? And so this shit is not easy. Does HFT work? I don't know. I don't know anything about HFTs. I know that we don't allow them. I know some prop firms do. Same thing, you know, that's not really trading. HFT doesn't work in the real market. You know, otherwise everyone would be using it, you know. all the banks would just be using HFT. So yeah, I don't believe any of those algorithms and stuff works in the real market. I could be wrong, but I mean, as far as I know, the evidence just shows otherwise, you know. Otherwise these people would not be selling it. It doesn't make sense. Like if you could literally load up a bot and just make unlimited money in the market, why the fuck would you sell it for $100 to people online? That doesn't make any sense. So that people could see your algorithm and then code something against it, or they find a way against it. No. If there's an algorithm that works, you're not ever getting your hands on it. Back in profit, baby. Let's go. Now we're back in drawdown. Just like that. What is this? What line is this? It doesn't have one. So it made a new low on the 1 minute, right? Like I was talking about. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Up, lower low. Now I want to see it make a lower high and just fucking come down. Turn this whole trade around. That was short-lived. So let's see, did it just sweep to get some liquidity, right? Come down, sweep this, and now it's going to come up and run up. It could. I don't want to do the giveaway now because if I'm doing the giveaway, I can't focus on the trade, you know? So it's just got to wait. Like to see it run that. Make a higher low. A lower high, rather. Where's M1? Stupid M1. Let's see it do that and then come down. Well, let's see if we get it. What's the most amount of money you lost trading? A lot of fucking money, bro. I lost a lot of money trading. I've been trading for a while. It's added up, you know. Let's see if this happens. Was that the lower high? Higher low? Lower high? I feel like we need it to drop here if this trade's gonna save. Right. Lower high, higher high, higher high, lower high, lower low, lower high. Come on now. How does DX trade work? I mean, it works just like MetaTrader. You know, you pick the pair, and then, well, you pick the pair, and then you enter a lot size up here, right? That's the lot size. Buy, sell. These are the pairs. You got JUR 40, US 30, US Tech is NAS. You got gold right there. UCAD. The USD pairs, so it's the same thing. People are super used to MetaTrader, but I mean, there's nothing special about MetaTrader. It's just the one that everyone knows. Anyone who's traded things outside of Forex knows that there's a ton of different brokers and platforms, and they all do the same shit. Trading a funding account or personal live? No, I'm trading a funding account. I don't have a live account right now. Oh. What are the other ones doing? US 30. Gold. GU. What are you in profit on? Who's the Forex funder? Is that another prop firm? hope? What is hope? Yeah, bro, this is definitely Z's. What's my opinion about switching from forex to futures? I think it's good, honestly. I think people that do that, it's gonna be smart. It's gonna make their life easier as U.S. traders. Also, it's always good to be able to understand different markets and trade different markets because it helps your understanding of all the markets, right? If you understand how all the different things work. So, like I said before, like focusing on one pair is awesome, but like a trade is kind of like being in an orchestra, right? So even if you're the only playing the violin, you want to know how the other instruments work, right? You want to know how they work well together and what's going to create the best concert and the best you know piece music wise. So I think that it's definitely something that people should look into, futures. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Is that it? Is that our lower high? You want to get funded because you can handle a funded account and you make money there. Look, I mean, if you can't pass the first couple of phases, like you're not gonna handle a funded account. Like that shit is harder. Let me ask you a question, Jonathan. How many trades have you taken all time? More than 5,000 trades. Okay, that's quite a bit. How long you been trading for? Non-US traders. No, I mean you guys can trade whatever you want. Okay. Binary. You were in binary. What do you mean by binary? Yeah, it's definitely been consolidating. All right, 11:01 shit. Damn, nothing's doing anything today, huh? She's not been doing anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing the giveaway soon. I don't like trading past 11:15 anyway, so this is almost done. It's crazy. It's not doing fuck all. See what happens when it hits this low. Does it break or does it bounce again? Ugh. Booyah. Lower low. We're going to make it lower low. Come on, fuckers. Yeah, supply still holds. Like, this is all supply, right? That's what this really what drawdown should be when you're drawing it. If depending on how you mark up your entry, your drawdown should be where you want to see sellers step in, right? Because as long as it's not outside of your stop, like you're still expecting that it could be an area that it goes to and then reverses in. So all this is supply. Take a look. When I marked up my entry, right? What time frame did I use? Oh, it was the old high, right? Yeah, it was the old high. Yeah. So it was this old high, right? So all of this should be supply, right? And just pushing price down. And it has, to some degree, acted as supply because it hasn't made new highs. So there's definitely supply here. There just hasn't been an overwhelming amount of supply. All right. What's on there? Cool. All right, we're going to get ready to do the giveaway. Let me put this together real quick. Be able to trade again with the platform switch. Yeah. Oh. Let's go, baby. Come on, make a new low. Come to daddy. It's like our entry was cursed. All right, Jonathan, you fucking annoying motherfucker. We'll do the giveaway. All right. Rules for the giveaway. Read the rules. Enter one in the chat one time. If you guys enter one more than once, you're disqualified and you can't win. So it's not going to make any sense to do that. It just makes it harder for us to do the giveaway, and you automatically lose. Who is this person that just made different fucking Forex? Where is that? We got crypto, we got Forex, we got indices, we got millionaire. All right. How many people do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I make this thing bigger? Yeah, I definitely can. Two, 23. Shit. I totally fucked that up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Shit. Oh, I can do this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Was on Google King. 29, 30, 31. Mayors, did you already put your name in, bro? No. 31. 32. All right, we got 32 people. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah. That's a good question. Trades. Somebody here is a liar. Lots of liars. I'm assuming it's the people with these fucking weird ass fucking names. So we're gonna see. All right. One. Who's first? All right. So trades. You won the first one, right? You're gonna need a screenshot of this to send it to support. All right. Next, we got 3. Pip FX. Got 29, right? So we started at 33. So we had 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. Indices. Indices. Prove that you are not a bot right now. Yeah, I don't think so. 27. Millionaire. Prove that you are not a bot right now. That's not. DM me a picture of your YouTube channel on Instagram. There's no bro, I'm not fucking retarded. You're gonna tell me that indices, millionaire, commodity, Forex, like you're not all the same person? Like No, get the fuck out of here. 2. Who was 2? Solomon. Yeah. If you haven't said anything in the chat up until this point, like, you're not... I'm just assuming you're not a real person, and you're not going to win. 16. Shit. I was fucking... Mary Sprinkler. Did Mary Sprinkler say anything? No. Fuck off. 24. 30, 32, 31, 30, 29, 27, 26, 25, 24. Riddle me this. That looks like a real person. What was that, 4? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got one more. Last one. Da, 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 da. We just did 24. 19. So if Real Me This was 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. All right. You'll win the next one, Mayors. Just gotta. We also got plenty of other giveaways this week coming. Yeah. I skipped over the bots. Don't worry about it. Like the extra accounts. Yeah, so message me on Instagram. I'll send you a link. Screenshot. Message me on Instagram. I'll just send you the link. I have it on there. Otherwise, you have to go through the support and wait for them to get it to you. It'll just be faster that way. Yeah, so message me. I'll get you the link. Once you fill out the link, reach out to support. They'll see that you filled it out. They'll ask you for a screenshot here with your name and a screenshot of your signed-in YouTube account. 16 was your name. Did we skip over 16? What are you talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're 9, bro. I feed, you're 9. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you guys are bound to win eventually. We don't have that many people on here. Plus, we still have, 3 other giveaways this week? 4? Because we have the collaborator giveaway we're going to do. We have Wisdom Wednesday. We have Technical Thursday. And then we have the meme one on Friday. So, yeah, we have 4 other giveaways this week. So, it's always chances. The fuck do I dock this thing back in? I don't think I can. Actually, let me send this shit to them right now. Look at that, we're back in profit just in time, baby. Made a new low. Let's see what happens. Does it respect that or does it fucking come flying up? Wow, it's not doing anything. What should I do with this trade? Should I close it? Should I let it rock? I guess I'll leave this running for now. I'll see. If it starts turning against me too much, I'll just close it. But other than that, I'll catch you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.